Hey everybody, here getting another one today. I'm gonna check out my first Pokemon Nuzlocke by Odd Ones Out. So, hey, I already saw Jaden doing this, so I guess naturally James would be next. So, hey, I guess let's get into this. RC a Game Boy. Never had a Game Boy, but I had a DS. I didn't mean to pause it right there. I'm
Pokemon
sorry.
Nuzlocke is a set of rules that turn a normal playthrough of Pokemon into a hardcore playthrough of Pokemon. You're only allowed to
Into
catch
war.
the first Pokemon you see per route, and if any of them faint, they actually don't live anymore, and you can never use them again. The
Wow.
game I will be Nuzlocking will be Pokemon Ruby. Not because I'm copying Jaden, but because Gen
Wow, I
3 is
literally
my
just
favorite
said this.
generation, and out of the 3 games, Ruby was the one I played as a kid and bought with my own money. It was $40.
Dang.
Imagine paying that much for a copy of the game now. Also, full disclosure, I've seen other PokeTubers who have a deep,
is crazy.
uncanny knowledge of this game and use calculators to make the best, most optimal plays, but I'm not quite at that level yet, so I might make choices that
I don't know much
some
about
could
Pokemon stuff
consider
in general, so
suboptimal.
I'm gonna try and learn what I can here.
Why is he super effective against me?
But if you can forgive me and look past all that, then let's get out of this truck and start our adventure.
It just wasn't something that was introduced to me as a
Let's
child.
see. Someone's already picked
I mean, it was
Torchic.
introduced, but like it was
When I
never
played this
something
as a
that
kid, I
like.
picked Trico. So that means we're left with Kipmud. After defeating
just
my
wasn't
rival
something that I was, like,
Trico,
introduced
I
to
headed to Oldale
formally.
Town and caught my first Pokemon that would be joining our team, Floof the Poochyena.
Hmm?
I'm guessing naming Pokemon after pets is very common in Nuzlocks. By the way, this
Wow.
is how Floof's very first fight went.
Got knocked out immediately.
Oh! Oh! Oh my god.
Hey,
did
do you
barely
want to learn how to
anything.
catch Pokemon? No, I'm good. Well, that's too bad. First, you want to get them weak by throwing tiny rocks at them. Traveling through Route
What?
104, I caught
A Zigzagoon?
Igzy the Zigzagoon. I'm probably not going
Who's
to train
naming
her up
these
or anything,
Pokemon?
but she will be useful teaching useless HMs too. What's that, Igzy? You have an ability where you pick up random objects? And you picked up a revive? Oh, Igzy.
Yeah, I mean that's
I
something.
can't use these. Wandering through Petalburg Woods, some guy asked me if I'd seen any Pokemon named...
Shroomish?
The main reason Gen 3 is my favorite is because the best Pokemon ever, Breloom, makes his
What?
debut in this game.
There's like
Why,
a frog
if
and a
I found
mushroom mixed into
Shroomish in
one.
this forest, I would probably react like this.
This guy was being truthful.
I named Shroomish Goat because not only is he the
Why are
greatest
they
of all
beating him in
time,
the
but because
background?
I was also working on this other video about goats, so I had a lot of goats on the mind. We
Oh,
made it to
wow.
Rustboro Town and challenged
I remember- I think I
Roxanne,
did a
the
reaction to that
rock-type
video a
gym
long
leader,
time ago.
But thankfully we picked the water starter, so, you know, Kidmup, do your thing. I caught a Tailo on Route 116, and keeping with the naming Pokemon after pets theme, I named him Ari2.
Wow.
Not to spoil anything, but don't get too attached to RE2, Jaden. We sailed to Juford Town and saw that the second gym was a fighting type gym, so that meant fighting type weakness. It was RE2's time to shine.
He's like actually a higher level.
Heck. Dang.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that. He's too
What?
high of a level.
Despite
He
being a lower
one-shot him.
level, we decided to wing it and managed to defeat everyone's Pokemon, only having to tap out at Brawly's Macahuita, which Kidmup mopped the floor with. Hey, when did you start walking on 2 legs, Kidmup? The next HM we learn is this terrible move, Flash.
donuts?
The only thing
Oh.
Flash is good for is lighting up a dark cave that technically isn't even required to progress through the game if you know where you're going. I, however, do not. Currently, Goat is the only one on the team who can learn Flash. But I'm like 80% sure once a Pokemon learns an HM move, they can't unlearn it. So I really don't want to teach this S-tier Pokemon an unforgettable F-tier move. Oh boy, an Abra! I bet he can learn Flash.
Wow.
Oh boy, a Zubat! Okay, I'm kind of fudging the rules here. This Zubat wasn't technically the first Pokemon I saw on this route, but does it even count as an encounter if all you do is look at a Pokemon and then they teleport away?
Excuse me?
Look, I just need this useless Pokemon to learn
Dang,
this unrequired
tearing
move.
this man down.
Zubat, I'm calling you Mr. Flash and immediately
Wow.
teaching you.
Does it remind me of those
No.
bats you would like drive by in Mario Kart?
Goat, you can learn Flash.
Yay!
After clearing out Team
So we
Magma
turned into a
from the
miniature
museum,
nuke? What the
we were
heck
ready
happened?
to take on Watson, the electric-type gym leader. Luckily, we picked the water ground starter, so kid 'em up, do your thing.
Is he just is he like Rico from Penguins of Madagascar?
Now
Just
what?
spits up
Do I
anything?
go here? Here? How did I get here? During my wandering, both the Pokemon I named after pets evolved into bigger versions of themselves, and Goat learned Headbutt.
Can I get rid of Flash?
Hey,
Is this
lady,
an
I'm
actual
kinda
like
lost,
live
so
stream
I'm
he did one day?
entering random houses and asking NPCs
Or did he
where I should
record
go.
this alone just for
You
this
have
animation
harbor
video?
mail? I'll trade you that for my coin case. Coin case? You know, for gambling. Gambling? Listen,
Wow.
I don't have a problem. The reason I'm this excited
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh
This
boy, oh boy,
this
oh boy.
man
is
is
because
running
one of the
down the
prizes you
streets.
can win at the casino is a Pokemon. A Pokemon that may help me build the perfect team.
Not
so,
the anime
before I
phase.
checked what the prizes actually were, I bought 500 coins for a measly 10,000 Pokédollars.
A measly
TMs?
10K.
Just dolls? I just wasted a lot of money, didn't I?
Good news
Yes.
though, Goat evolved into
You
his
screwed
perfect
yourself.
form and learned Mach Punch.
Right.
Eventually, I talked to the right NPC, taught Iggy Rock Smash, and while
Dang.
exploring a fiery path,
Does
I
that
caught
count
my
as
first
animal
fire
abuse?
type Pokemon,
Okay.
Numel.
Let's go, man.
Even though Numels can be found in the desert, have a big hump on their back, and evolve into something called Camerupt, for
What?
some reason, I never looked at this Pokemon and thought, camel. I always thought, fire cow.
How?
So that's why I named her Cooked Beef. Then, on Route 114,
That's
we
terrible.
encountered a Zangoose.
Hello.
I have no clue what this Pokemon does, but it looks way cooler than all the Odyshes
It
and
almost
tiny
looks
birds
like
I
a
kept
white
running into, so it had to be
Incineroar.
awesome. Cooked Beef. The 9 levels you have on this goose are more than enough to weaken it. Hit him with an
Okay. That's one shot him.
Cooked Beef!
Hey,
So, my
cooked
only
beef.
fire type died to a quick attack that did 50 damage. Zangoose, or should I say Beef Eater, you can join the team for now, but just know, we could have killed you at any point. It was a challenge not to kill you. We headed up a mountain and fought Maxie, the leader of Team Magma, who had his own floof Pokemon, which Goat took care of, and he had his own evolved cooked beef. I sure wish I had one of those on the team.
Wow.
Hey, Beef Eater, why don't you make yourself useful and fight that Crobat? Okay, that's kind of cool. As we headed down
Wow.
the mountain, who did I encounter but
Who's the new Pokemon?
another Numel?
Well, you got
Immediately,
another
I
one.
abandoned Beefeater to make room for Return of King. Before we take on gym number 4, I think I figured out a way to get Goat to forget the move Flash without having to beat him over the head with a 2x4. A
Wow.
little Pidgey told me that Goat was about to learn a new move at his next level. So, by placing him in the Pokemon daycare and doing some light cardio outside, he'll level up, learn the new move, and forget Flash. And my plan worked like a charm.
Yeah.
It really sucks that this is the only way to get
The
Pokemon
most
to
nonchalant
forget an
celebratory
HM
nose
move.
I've heard in
You'd
my
think they'd
life.
have some, I don't know, a move deleter NPC or
Yeah.
something. Gosh.
That's what
Now,
he
you'd
said.
think that since I picked the water starter, that the fire type gym wouldn't be an issue.
What?
But it was. Floof and I quickly learned why biting lava was a bad idea.
Okay.
Thankfully,
Dang.
Up, who I don't know why I didn't send out first, took out both of Flannery's Slugmas with no issue. But then she sent out Torkoal. Even
Oh, I
though
thought she
Kidmup
put out a
was
Charizard. I'm like, wait,
using
what the
a
heck
super
happened?
effective move, he only did this much damage. Meanwhile, Torkoal's body slams were
Gotcha.
doing this much damage. And paralyzing us. Okay, Goat, I know you're the goat, but you understand why you can't fight a fire turtle, right? RE2, looks like you're up. Finish her off with a steel whip!
Got her immediately.
RE2! No! What do I do? None of you are great choices. What I really need is a turn to heal up Kidmup, but Hey, Iggy.
Dang it!
Are you aware of the
Send
concept
that dog to the
taking one for
gulag.
the team? Given the dire circumstances, this felt like the best choice. Sorry, Iggy. With Kidmup healed, we managed to get Torkel's health really low, but then Kidmup refused to finish the fight because he was, in his
Tired.
words, immobilized by love.
What?
Kidmup, I know you're letting this turtle body
Ain't no
slam you
way.
on purpose, and you're sick for it! Do you really think we have a future together? Okay, Goat, I know this is a fire turtle, but she's mostly using body slams. Could you please punch this turtle's head off without falling in love?
It's a wrap. Oh, dang. They actually got him.
We
I
earned
thought
our
it was
fourth
a
gym
wrap.
badge, but it wasn't without some casualties. Ari2 and Iggy, we wouldn't have made it this far without you.
Dang.
Thanks for everything. We traveled into a
And gave him
sandstorm
back
where I
the
picked up two
revive gem.
Pokemon, this fossil, and this weird Pokemon I've never seen before, Baltoy. All right, King, my second chance
Are they still
at a
making
fire
new
type.
Pokemon
I know this
characters,
isn't
or
your
are we just
natural
reusing
habitat,
all the ones that
but why
have
don't we
existed all the
train
whole
here in the
time?
desert for a bit? Oh, you found a Baltoy.
I feel like they would have had to have made
I'm
new
not sure what
ones.
its moves are, though.
But then again, this is an old game, so.
God!
That he was so
Okay,
close
team.
to.
I know everyone is upset this thing shares a species with the Pokemon who blew up King, but it possesses psychic abilities that I believe could be very useful. So please everyone give a warm welcome to King Eater.
What?
No one
What?
step on it. We headed back to Petalburg City and faced gym number 5, my dad. Also, I brought Odd
He's gonna
One-ish
fight his
just in
father?
case we had another Iggy type situation. Am I an integral member of the team? You sure are, bud. Despite a few close calls,
Dude!
Dang, bro.
Dude!
He's getting. He's getting everyone
him off.
offed.
No!
everyone, including
Nothing
Odd One-ish,
healed.
made it out alive.
Oh my god.
Good thing we have free healthcare. I don't know what I'd do if someone took away my free healthcare. Not right now, Goat. Across the water on Route 118,
Wow, shots.
I caught Pikachu the Electrike.
Great.
I don't know, he's electric.
That is
like
crazy. They do have
Pikachu,
like free
and
healthcare
his
and
head
everything
kinda
in
looks like
Pokemon
Pickles,
World.
So
If only we could
whatever.
have that in
Having
real
an electric
life.
type on the team is huge. After inspecting all the Pokemon I
Like
had,
federal
I
funded
figured
free
Mr.
healthcare?
Flash's flying poison moves could
Especially
be
for those that
useful.
were, like, really
so
need
I
it.
evolved him into Golbat, and then here you
Really,
go, daycare
everyone
lady.
does. I mean, like, that really
That's
need
my
it.
favorite Pokemon. Who wants some ice cream? Gosh, I love you guys. I couldn't ask for a better team right here. At Fort Tree City, we
This
were
is
ready to take on
disrespectful.
Winona, the
Is that
flying
Donkey
type
Kong
gym leader.
land?
Wait, this weird lizard's blocking our path. Kidmup, can you? Oh, cool, you're back on 4 legs again. Also, Pikachu, why are you blue?
Who
the only
is
thing that
this?
stood between me and Winona was this incredibly hard 2-piece puzzle.
How do I get through this?
Yeah, this would get annoying. Can't you, like, go under and then.
Pikachu was able to
yeah.
spark Winona's Swellow, and Kidmup, through sheer willpower, tanked all of Alteria's earthquakes, narrowly avoiding death by 8 hit points. Good work, Kidmup. Pikachu, you know what to do. I found a TM for Ice Beam on an abandoned ship, and King Eater, you can learn Ice Beam? I'm sorry it's taken
hey.
me this long to realize how awesome of a Pokemon you are. You know, King Eater, with you on the team,
Why does that remind me of, like,
think we'll be
Booster
okay without a
Gold's,
fire
little
I entered Lily Cove City, and
thing
my
he
rival
has. I don't know
wanted a
what it's
rematch.
called, but I know, like, Booster
Kidmup
Gold has,
knocked
like,
out
this
her
little
Swallow, no problem.
circle
But then she
alien
sent
looking
out
thing on his
Growlithe.
shoulder.
Ooh, I know the perfect matchup for this. King Eater, why don't you show this grass
Dang.
type that new move you learned?
Dude!
Took out almost half the health. Oh.
Are you gonna use the hyper potion? No!
Dang.
No!
I can't believe I
I
got
like how I
that
had to
upset
censor the
at
back
losing a
grab.
Pokemon that before this challenge I had never even considered playing with. If any members
He's
of the
so
Clay Doll
broken.
lover community
He's
are
in
watching,
church.
I'm sorry, I didn't know he hated
He's for the
grass.
funeral.
All right, team, we're not fighting any more gyms until each one of you is in peak physical shape. Floof, why haven't you evolved into Hondoom yet? What about this fossil? Is this fossil any good? We picked the plant one. We got the plant. What about Mr. Flash? Has anyone seen Mr. Flash? Why hasn't that loser evolved yet? Hey, buddy. So listen.
It's crossing down the days.
Friends, right?
No.
You know, Goat had to stay in the daycare once. Yeah, it was to forget the move Flash. Look, Mr. Flash, I know I technically shouldn't have even caught you, and I named you after a garbage move I thought you could learn, but I want you to evolve so you can be the best version of you on the team.
Wow.
Don't you want to join the team?
Back then they didn't want me. Now they all, bruh. You didn't want this man to begin with. Now you're coming back because you need and
I have
it's
this
just by the
soothing
means.
bell you can hold on to. Welcome to the team, Mr. Flash. With the
Wow.
team stronger than ever, I surfed my way to an island that had a Pokemon graveyard.
Watch him use that
inside
man
a
as
tall
fodder
building,
or
and
something.
for the first time ever, I could actually grieve with the other trainers. That was a
Wow.
great battle, dude. Yeah, it was. Here's some money.
Why does it look like
So,
Ryu
Kidmup
from
was holding an
Street
amulet
Fighter?
coin, so you actually owe me 600. We defeated more Team Magma grunts at the top of the tower, and on our way down, I caught what I thought was going to be a super awesome Pokemon, but turned out to be a little disappointing.
Let's go.
My third chance at a fire type, my son, the Vulpix.
What?
Which I immediately evolved into Ninetales. Why was she a disappointment? I don't know. You'd think a fire
dog
type
was
would
on
have
his last
no
year of life.
problems defeating a Gloom, but alas.
It's just speck by speck of health gone.
I'm not saying Ninetales is a lame Pokemon. I'm saying mine specifically was.
Isn't that
Floof
like a
and
thing from
Kidmup
Naruto?
easily cleared the Psychic Gym with Shadow Ball and Surf, and with that, we just have one more gym before we...
What happened?
Is the sun on fire? So I haven't really been paying
what?
attention to the story, and now the legendary
Isn't that how it
Pokemon
normally works?
Groudon is angry. And as much as I would have liked to have
Oh
Groudon
my
on the
God.
team, I never found the Master Ball, so we're not risking it. Oh, hey, Wallace.
It's melting him.
You're the water-type gym leader? Oh, I hope my fighting grass Pokemon will be okay. No, you don't have to fight the Celio. I'll get Floof to do that. And with
Wow.
our 8th gym badge, we could finally travel through Victory Road and face the Elite Four. Aren't you forgetting something?
Got a body pillow?
I don't know how you want me to respond to that. This is it. Our final challenge. Each one of you has trained very hard, and as a reward, you'll each be receiving a piece of candy. You get a candy, you get a candy, you get a candy, you get a candy, you get a candy.
Of elementary school prizes
This is it. This is gamer moment to the max.
Kidmup and Goat were able to finish off Sydney's Pokemon with their water, ice, and fighting moves, and my two dogs, Pikachu and Floof, crunched and bit all of Phoebe's ghost Pokemon. Pikachu might be cursed, though.
Wow.
Against Glacia, my son finally stopped being a disappointment and fire blasted
Why does
her
he
Glalie.
have a-
Then I tried to get Goat to drain her Celio, forgetting he didn't like ice.
Okay.
Ice and birds, those are his two big no-nos. Luckily, Kidmup was able to earthquake the rest of her Pokemon. Now it was time for the 4th member of the Elite Four, Drake.
Mario got
His
spikes on
Altaria
the
was
side of
defeated
the
by Kidmup and
tournament
Floof,
court.
but they both took some damage. Against his Flygon, I sent out my son.
Okay, what about Fire Blast? You're green. Ah!
Then Flygon dug a hole in the ground, but by the time he came up, Mr. Flash was waiting for him and took him out with a fly. For Drake's
Hey, got
next
him.
Flygon, I sent out Goat.
I don't think, because he doesn't like birds, and Flygon's a dragon.
Yeah, Flygon wasn't a bird, but I forgot a very important aspect about dragons.
Give him my dynamic
What?
punch.
Well, they
Nope,
can
okay.
breathe fire.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, he knows flamethrower.
Fire and poison, those are his other two no-nos.
Poison?
Instead, Floof and Pikachu crunched Flygon's head off, and then I used Kidmup's last Blizzard on Salamence.
Okay, I'm gonna need this blizzard to hit. Please. Yes! Yes!
Hey, one shot.
We had done it.
Oh my goodness.
We had cleared 4 champions with some very close
Now
calls.
think about it. This game seems
but
pretty
we were
fun to
all
play.
Still alive.
I mean, it's Pokemon. I wouldn't doubt it's
now
a fun
it was
game.
time to
I just
face
haven't
the
like
5th member
gained
of
the
the Elite
chance.
Four. What, you didn't know about the secret 5th boss that's in every Pokemon game?
No.
We had one more challenger.
Who is this?
Steven. Steven sent out a Skarmory,
The
which was
generic
the perfect
name.
lightning rod for Pikachu. Then Kidmup took out Aggron with Surf, and my son defeated Cradily with
Just
Iron.
bodied all of them.
Then Steven sent out a Metagross, and things got messy. I thought Kidmup's Surf would be super effective against this rock with legs. Turns out it wasn't.
I mean, it did
Okay,
something at
here's what we're
least.
gonna do. I have an idea. Kidmup, if you can last another hit, that would be amazing. Oh, Hyper Beam!
Kidmup,
Dang.
my starter Pokemon,
Got
had
him.
been taken out.
I mean, it's
Okay.
almost
At least
gone,
he
isn't
got
it?
Metagross's health low enough that Floof could easily finish him
Yeah.
off.
That's it.
Then Steven sent out his own King Eater, which I knew
Dang.
from personal experience they hated getting crunched.
I know this Pokemon. He hates getting crunched. I don't care about your special defense. You're getting crunched.
The Captain
It's
Crunch.
probably because his special defense went up.
Floof eventually took down Claydol, even though Steven used a full restore on it 3 separate times,
Of course.
Dang.
Of course you were. Stop it!
which I get,
That would be
man. I'm
annoying.
part of the Claydol lover community too. Next was the last Pokemon we needed to defeat.
What is this?
Armaldo. One hit from its ancient power badly injured Floof. So for this final fight, I sent Goat to finish him off. Goat, because he's so awesome, poisoned Armaldo just by standing next to him, and then promptly sky uppercutted him straight in the jaw,
All right.
just barely knocking him out. Armaldo was clinging onto life when the unthinkable happened.
Revived?
Armaldo knew a bird move.
And just one shot him. Dang it. I mean, he's almost at least gone, though. The goat is dead.
Goat had made it so far into our journey, only to faint inches away from the finish line. I could
Dang.
have sent out a level 5
Congrats does not
Zigzagoon
die.
and still would have won, because Armaldo died to poison on the very next turn.
The poison's gonna finish it off! Right?
Hey, he said if I'm going down, I'm taking you with me.
No!
Hey, he had to get it back in blood.
No! Not Goat!
he
By
he
all
took him out
accounts,
with him.
Goat had defeated Armaldo, but he didn't make it, and neither did Kidmup. That was my starter and my
Hey, game
favorite
is game.
Pokemon.
He took it out. He
No, I don't
he
want
got
this
it back in
trophy.
blood. He got it back in
Goat and
blood.
Kidmup. Colleagues, friends, Wally,
Man had a whole funeral.
we gathered together to honor 2 of the bravest Pokemon I know. One of them from the humble town of Littleroot, and the other from a patch of grass in Petalburg Woods. Together, they faced gyms, rivals, and a plethora of wild Pokemon. And when the final challenge came, they didn't back down.
This sucks.
Hey, we gotta
I
respect it.
hated that.
And
He's
that's
so
how my
mad.
first Nuzlocke went.
Dude,
Oh.
dude. Brew Wump.
Rage compilation. Oh, but that was funny. I will admit the first half, I was just kind of trying to get used to it. Like, I noticed I wasn't talking much in the first half of the video, at least. But I know that's mostly just because I was just trying to get, like, acquainted with the story going on. But I definitely like this game. I wish I could play this game. But I neither have whatever. I mean, I don't know, it's probably like on Steam or something, I would imagine. I don't know. Maybe I'll play one day. Even though I don't know much about Pokemon things, I'm pretty sure I could learn it pretty fast. Maybe not like as much as like an expert would, but I definitely could learn Pokemon fast if I really felt like playing it. Man, anyway, that was it for this one. Hope you have a good day and God bless.